When it starts to rain, that mean my database is getting more information from outer space.
Alright, last take one. Hey, what's up? I said take one. Fucking guard dog. Hey, what's up? This is Marlawn, aka Sherlock Homeboy. This channel, these videos are for one group of people. The Sherlock Homies. If you don't have this book, this channel is not for you. This video is not for you. Lifetime membership, Sherlock Homeboy. You need my book. The Edict of Marlawn. It's a journal about my thoughts and rituals every day of the year, 2 pages per day. Oh, you can stay if you're an affiliate too. If you're an affiliate, just send me a letter, send me a text, send me an email. Donate $1 in the last 30 days. You're a Sherlock affiliate. So if you're not a Sherlock homie, you're not a Sherlock affiliate, you got a bounce, partner. We don't care about views. We don't care about subscribers. We don't care about likes. We care about Sherlock homies. Until next time, people. Oh, back to this dumbass video.
Paranoid, sitting in the deep sweat, thinking I gotta survive before the week. What up, people? What up? This is Marlawn, aka Sherlock Homeboy, back with a bunch of nothing. I just had to say something real quick. I don't even know what I'm saying. I just had to say something real quick. First of all, man, I'm a rap historian. When I say rap historian, I don't think. Okay, how about if you take out the last 5 years, 5 to 10 years, there's nobody who knows more music than me from the beginning up to I was just say 2010, man. I know it all, but I know everything. If there's a 90s in it, 90 anything, I know all the lyrics. I know. Well, I digress. Willie D on this bitch. I just want to say something real quick. I want to say a couple things. I don't know what I'm saying, but I want to say a couple things. For one is, man, Willie D that guy, man. Willie D that guy. I know every Willie D lyric. I had every Willie D, had every Ghetto Boys album. So I want that's that guy right there. I want to share a story. Man, I grew up on the Ghetto Boys. If you knew one thing was for sure, man. When the Ghetto Boys took over, man, you knew one thing for sure. That Willie D will whoop your motherfucking ass. He didn't play them games, man. He was the first rapper. It was bigger than rap. Like, as I'm a rap motherfucking head. You know what I mean? I'm a rap. I am hip hop. Willie D was the first rapper that the character mattered. Because I'm an X's and O's. I used to rap. I'm listening to metaphors, double metaphors, triple entendres, all that shit. I'm paying attention to all that shit. Willie D made me respect the vibe of the message that somebody's trying to relay. So I was a real big Willie D fan. Well, my brother, I grew up on the Ghetto Boys. I know all that shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you a story. It ain't even funny. I'm gonna tell you a story about the Ghetto Boys. My brother's real hard. I was a kid listening to all this shit. But my brother had a real good friend. His name was Tommy Larkridge. Now, Tommy, hold your head, Tommy. Tommy, I think he in the middle of doing like 40 or 50. He got like, I think he already did like 20 years on like a 50 piece or some shit, like some crazy shit like that. That dude been locked up since this story. I ain't gonna tell you how he been locked up since this story. He been locked up since this story. Long story short, Tommy was out his mind. Tommy was crazy. Like, he was like a skinny, muscular. He was like Chris Tucker, tall like that, lanky like that, but with another, add 20 pounds of muscle under him. So he was like a slender, big guy. No body fat. Like, he'll whip the shit out you. People don't want no problems with Tommy. Long story short, one song took him over the edge. He didn't kill anybody. He got in trouble for robbing banks. One song took him over the edge, and it was a Ghetto Boys song. He used to listen to that song all the time, and he used to act the song out. I mean, so it's the Mind of a Lunatic. That paranoid, sleeping in the deep sweat, thinking the sight of blood excites me. I know that whole song. So he used to just walk around like I come outside. He always wear a white beater. When I come outside, he'll look at me and meme up me like, I ain't got it all, so don't fuck with me. Unless you ask for to be made history, I'll blow your motherfucking house up. If your wife and kids inside, they fucked. I don't give a fuck who they slay. Don't let me get a hold of some E and J. When shit hit the fan, I stab your ass quicker than a Mexican. See, like I know but he didn't used to sing the whole thing. Like he was like, I ain't got it all. Like so. Long story short, this song had possessed him. He always quoted that song, yelled that song, playing that song. One day he came through on that mind of a lunatic. You know what I mean? He ain't been home since. So I'm just talking a bunch of nothing. I love this show. I've been to 5150, being that I'm from Chicago. Also, my family, I don't claim to be from Chicago, because even though my family's from Chicago, my brother got killed in Chicago, I was born in Chicago, I went to school in Michigan, so that's where I'm from. Like, that's where I'm from. All my family is from Chicago. My dad's still there, sister's still there. I'm from Michigan. I digress, but Corey, we from the same place. I get, you know what I mean? Like, I just like this vibe. Long story short, I just wanted to point out a couple things on this show. Plus, give a shout out to Willie D. It's a good thing. Like, these brothers, like, they got their own show. They gave themselves their own show. That shit is new. Like, as look at these, like, he has like a nationwide show. Willie D has a nationwide show. I think got like 500,000 followers. And Corey got a nationwide show, and it's all culture based. So they're making noise inside the culture, and that's some good shit. So that's the two things I want to say, and then I want to talk about Craig real quick. So I gave Willie D his props. I said I've been 5150 because my ears to the culture, and Corey is a big part of the culture. Corey is the culture. It's Kevin Hart. If y'all don't believe it or not, Corey's the biggest inner black comedian. One of them. He up there. What white people think Kevin Hart is, Corey Holcomb pretty much holds that title when you really get deep into the black culture. He's a funny motherfucker too. Okay, now, and I want to say this, because this is going too long. Hey, that's Corey's big homie. I don't give a fuck. I know D might have introduced him. That's Corey's big homie. Fuck what you talking about. Willie D. Corey listened to Willie D. And even though when Corey get wrong and shit, Willie D ain't on no go kissing somebody's ass, apologizing to him. I'm pretty sure Willie D gave him them lessons behind the table, fix things right, and double down. This is like an imaginary conversation. You got to look what they show you. Willie D, just by him being there, he said, "Man, I got your back." Fuck what a nigga say. That's what Willie D saying by just being there alone. So I want to point out that as if you wonder who Corey listening to when he get out of line, but he ain't gonna tell you that somebody's putting him in line. That's Willie D right there. And Willie D ain't playing no games, and just by Willie D being Corey's big homie, he gonna be all right. So I got that out the way. Now I want to get to Craig. Craig is like he's shockingly talented. When I say shockingly talented, his little persona made me not see he's like a tough guy, and that made me not really see the talent. Cause like Corey Cutthroat, like he said he had Zoe around cause he's smart. Craig ain't no punk, so subconsciously he might have Craig around cause basically like his security, cause Craig ain't no punk, and his personality says that. But so it took me a while to realize, damn, Craig is talented. Craig is like Craig is just like, he don't have to be tough. Like, and I think being tough is actually holding him back. Like, as in, nobody ain't gonna fuck with Craig, but his persona is all in him. If he could drop being tough, I know that's him. You would see how talented Craig is. Craig rap at a professional level. You know what I mean? And he's just so creative, and you don't see it coming because he's still in that street shell a little bit. So if you relax a little bit and you start paying attention, Craig, a lot of people more polished than Craig, but Craig probably got the most raw overall talent that I saw on the show, and it's the hardest to see because he got to start polishing it. But check this out. I was watching one of Craig got a show. He got a show that's blowing up. I was watching a little clip on Craig's show. He had like a little skit, like a 5-minute skit where he didn't say nothing. Man, that shit was gold. That shit was nationwide gold. Like he didn't even say a word. He just was acting things out, like walking past like a karate studio. Man, that shit was some of the best. That's one of the best skits I saw in a long long time. So with all that, I want to show you the difference between, because people give Corey everybody got flaws. People give Corey a hard time. People give Corey a hard motherfucking time but everybody has flaws, and people forget where he's at. He's there for a reason. He know what he's doing as far as that. You have to be smart to be a comedian, think on your toes like that. So a lot of times you start skipping over a person's talent and how talented they are. And I would tell you like this, through my homework, you can't be special and normal at the same time. Like everybody with a special gift, they fucked up in some type of way when you compare them to being normal. So when you're in that very overly talented in one direction, you can sit back and judge somebody's flaws, but you don't understand that's the bitter and the sweet with being so talented. So he's been catching a lot of heat lately, and I wonder, like, man, people don't know he got one of the best comedy minds on the earth. You know what I mean? Do you know what happens when you get a talent like that? Do you know what the demons and the flaws that come with that? So I just wanted to give Craig his props, and plus point out how sharp Corey is. And so we're about to watch, even though Corey, his mind, he's one of the best comedian minds on the earth. Watch him subconsciously take Craig's joke without even thinking about it, without knowing he's doing it, repackage it and deliver it the right way it's supposed to be done. And he do it. It's not even his fourth thought. He's doing it excited to see Willie D and all. He recycled Craig's joke within 40 seconds. He didn't sit there and plot. He just got a brilliant comedian mind. And I want to point out, Craig's talent is so raw. He can learn a lot from Corey. Because now he has a bag of creativeness. Corey just going off what he know. Corey's the vet, just wrestling. Corey will wrestle you down. Craig's stronger than Corey, but Corey will wrestle him down because he know what he's doing. And I just want to say, subconsciously, watch him take Craig's joke, recycle it, and deliver it with a setup, smooth within the conversation, and deliver how it's supposed to be done. And you just have to pay attention. And that's why Craig is a good person to be around, because Craig is oozing with creativity. You just don't see it because he's blinded a little bit. But he can say one thing. You can hang around Craig a day and you can write a whole comedy special. And Craig won't even know you got it from him. Because Corey's such a vet with harnessing the gold out the ground. Craig got gold dropping out his pockets, but it looks brown because it haven't been polished yet. So we about to get out of here. Watch Craig try to throw in a little joke and it didn't really hit. And watch within a minute or two, Corey take that same theme and present it like it was ready to be on stage within the conversation. Let's go.
Feel guilty after you fucked somebody who was married. I don't think I have ever felt guilty.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't feel guilty like that.
I felt like I was doing a service.
I felt like I was fulfilling a duty. That's what I was saying. Will you please elaborate on that, my brother, please?
Okay, what I'm saying is that, like, you know I'm the cleanup man, right? Now, you know, like in the song I said, when you hit it and make her cry, I'll be there to dry her eye. I'm the cleanup man, you know? And this is what I do, man, because, you know, these women need affection, you know, and if you don't give them affection, then it's a natural thing for a woman to want affection. Yeah, a woman like to get her back knocked out and all that every now and then, but they also want affection. And this is the part that dudes miss. See, when dudes have
not infection, but affection.
When dudes like something, they want it all the time, and they don't know how to cut it off. Women like different things at different times. So when a dude get in a groove, he wants to stay in that groove forever. You know, he don't know how to pump the brakes. Woman wants you to pump the brakes and switch it up, and you got to be willing to do that. And so
I encourage women I fuck with to find an infectious dude. A dude that's not infectious.
Infectious? No.
I said infectious dude.
Hey, when you got a creative mind like I do, that's the same joke. Just somebody with a good mind just recycle it without any connection. That's the same joke. Let's go. Well, one time.
Affection, you know, and if you don't give them affection, then it's a natural thing for a woman to want affection. Yeah, a woman like to get her back knocked out and all that every now and then, but they also want affection. And this is the part that dudes miss. See, when dudes have
Not infection, but affection.
When dudes like something, they want it all the time, and they don't know how to cut it off. Women like different things at different times. So when a dude get in a groove, he wants to stay in that groove forever. You know, he don't know how to pump the brakes. A woman wants you to pump the brakes and switch it up, and you got to be willing to do that. And so
I encourage women I fuck with to find an infectious dude. A dude that's
not
infectious.
Infectious? No.
I said infectious dude.
they don't want infectious.
Oh my God.
People, another dumb video of the book. That stupid shit. This is supposed to be my commercial. Check out my book, The Edict of Marlawn, available everywhere you buy books. If you get my book from me, The Edict of Marlawn, from the merch store, it's 25% cheaper and it's always signed. Thanks for your support, and this channel sucks ass. Oh hey Sherlock, it's me Marlawn, your sponsor. I'm just here to tell you, nobody's supporting you, nobody sends donations. We're thinking about not renewing your contract. Have a nice day, fuckhead. Fuck you, Sherlock.